Okay, hey there guys. So in today's war we are up against PBT. First time facing them this season. They're on a fairly solid streak this season. From what I remember, it's pretty much just like for this entire season, we've just been getting like the available match with the highest war rating, I think is how it was. Actually, no. Never mind. It was something like that for the first half, but in the second half we could have been getting rematches. But this PBT war has been off to a good start. Um, yeah, so we'll just get right into this. So I'm on path 8. I was supposed to uh, clear before this. I was supposed to help put a white Magneto on the Conflictor mini boss and stuff, but with the way the timings ended up happening throughout the day, I was not able to be there. So I was able to actually use one more white Magneto for myself, and I was then just put one on the boss. But the first one here was planned for. So he is global, which made me like hesitate for just like half a second, but I wanted to put on the combat regen just to like avoid the potions because I have 5. I haven't used any combat regens this season. I'm not like too super stressed. It's a rank 3 mole man. I have Archangel and Horseman. So because it's global, he's going to be gaining the buffs, and the node gives him stuff on buffs. I think that first parry should have been a parry, but it was not. So as you can see, he's starting to gain these like passive furies, and I really just want to get up my neuros because then that's going to shut off all the stuff. He's going to stop gaining the planetary endurance. He's going to start doing that. So finally he comes in for the parry, and I'm able to start building my poisons. Wanted to throw that SP1 while he still had a couple more bleeds, but I got a couple neuros off of it, and right here I see my regen boost is off and that he was just about dead with a couple neuros. So I just was going to take all the safety I could. I was just going to back off if he didn't throw the special. He threw the special, so I'm just trying to create the distance and then get the dex. Even if I eat it, he would have died immediately after. It would have been fine. So I was just trying to see if I could end on the full yellow. So here is Gallon on path 6, which is a bit of an interesting spot for him. I always make sure I click Archangel, because if I go in with a Nimrod there, just instant death. um, so it's a bit of an interesting place for a Gallon. Yeah, it is an interesting place for a Gallon. I guess his specials are pretty annoying to dex. They're not the worst, but I haven't practiced like full dexing them too much. So here I wasn't going to take the chance when he has the prowess. As you can see, it does almost 4k each hit into my block. But I have so many neuros on him that he's going to be dead before a second bar of power. Drop a combo just to finish it off a couple seconds faster. And that was also the final fight I was going to use Archangel for, so I didn't care about taking that block damage. So that's kind of why I went into it like that. Here for Storm, I'm going to be using this Nimrod for Storm. And I just wanted to make sure that she started in Ice Tempest and not Lightning Tempest. And I was just making sure that because you can actually remove her Tempests, I think. But yeah, I was just making sure that's how it was. And yeah, just checking what boost I can get and stuff like that. So yeah, this war has been going pretty well for us so far. You'll see the score at the end. And here I'm just reapplying a couple extra boosts. Not really for this fight. I have a ton of loyalty. I just got more loyalty, and then I haven't bought the tech boost this reset, and I doubt I'm gonna go through 5 tech boosts in 4 wars. So I figured I can splurge to make this one fight coming up easier. Power Start 1, just burst up to SP2 as fast as I can. And the SP2 actually didn't do as much as you'd expect. Probably, I think she has energy. She must have higher energy resistance. I guess, forgot to check that. So it did a little bit less than you'd assume for having like assassins, glass cannon, boosts, all of that going for you. So this fight, I was not originally gonna have the white Magneto here. I've done this fight previously with the white mags, but I haven't done it without. I wasn't sure how I felt about doing it without the white Magneto, but then I just kind of talked myself into it where I was just going to gain extra armors from parrying on the dash. So I'd gain like 2 armors pretty much every opening I got, which would just increase my damage. So what I'm going to end up doing here is, because I have that, I'm just going to be playing it super slow and just trying to get armors. And I'm actually going to do what I wanted to do last time, which is parry the second hit. The second hit's the safest and easiest to parry. Right here, I leave myself with enough power, I slow down my combo enough, and I get off the SP2 with armors and the Fury. Gives me back over a bar of power. This is why I wanted the power back boost. You're going to see here, so I'm up at the 10. I tried to go for a light, but he was just already throwing his SP1. Just a silly little error, but I wasn't really worried about dying to a single like combo or SP1. I have plenty of health left there, right? So wasn't too big of an issue, and that is the war for me. It was pretty fast, and I'm just going to go place my third and final white Magneto on that Nova. Uh, just extra damage, right? Like, always helps out. Always, always, always helps out for stuff like that. Yeah, so wasn't too long of a war, wasn't too crazy of a war, but it was a very fun war so far against PBT. We're around that halfway mark, a little bit over, a little bit under, on both sides, right? We're just hanging in right around there. Have a lead right now, so that's really good. Pretty confident. I'm hopeful that we'll get this win, and it's been a really good war against them so far, and I hope you guys' wars are going well. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Bye.